Hello everyone, I'm the Canadian Gaming Penguin. The Valentione's and Little Ladies' Day began yesterday, February 10th, 2021, and will continue on until March 8th, 2021. This year, the Valentione's and Little Ladies' Days events have been combined into one single event, and it begins in Old Gridania in the amphitheater, which is where I'm currently at, by speaking with Lisette in the amphitheater, who is currently behind my character. And in order to start this quest, you must be level 15 or higher and have completed one of the following main scenario quests: the Oldon Envoy, the Lominson Envoy, or the Gridanian Envoy. With the events being combined, the decorations will change from the Valentione's Day decorations, which is what is currently up, to the Little Ladies' Day decorations on February 21st, 2020. Anyways, let's get right to the event. And we can see Astrid is here as well, who was also here last year too. Astrid. How long must I wear the mantle of novice? For many more years, kid. Lisette. And I love how the Moogle is peeking up over here. And we also have a Moogle there. Anyway, a delivery of love. Lisette de Valentione appears mildly distressed. Do you feel it, my friend? Love is in the air, and I, Lisette de Valentione, shall encourage one and all to reach out and seize it by the fistful. Valentione's Day. The time has come for me and my fellow emissaries to enfold this realm in the tender embrace of ardor and affection. But I fear my perfect plan has encountered a tiny wrinkle. And what is that? Did you perhaps recognize the anguish in mine eyes? The quiet desperation? The exclamation mark above your head? Oh, what a happy fortune has delivered unto me this gentle savior! The problem, you see, lies with the young Astrid here. Oh, she does well enough as an apprentice, but she insists I allow her free rein as a full emissary. Too soon, I say, and the bud has not yet flowered. Well, Lisette, what more must I do to prove myself? Much more. My dear child, allow me to explain, Kupo. One cannot expect to master romance in a matter of months. True understanding of love requires expansive experience and nuanced knowledge. Acquisition of such whimsical wisdom is the work of years, Kupo. A Moogle? With a heart-shaped palm? Where did you come from? I am Kuka Koop, deliverer of penned passion and maestro in the myriad matters of the heart. Any amateur emissary would be wise to heed my words, Kupo. But I did not wing my way here to lecture green-stocking striplings. Nay, it is the adventurer with whom I have business. The letter's author is a girl by the name of Lean, a dear friend of mine and an incurable admirer of yours, Kupo. Such a plucky young thing she is, though lately stricken with the deepest melancholy. I cannot bear to see her brood so. If you will only help me, I'm sure we can restore her usual good cheer, Kupo. I'd be happy to. Maybe. Then you must allow me to help as well. We serve the cause of love in all its forms, and a mission born of friendship certainly qualifies. The more the merrier, Kupo. I'll not turn away aid freely offered, even from a fumbling fledgling. Humph. Well, I promise this fumbling fledgling will endeavor to do her best. First things first, why don't we hear what Eileen has to say in her missive to you, adventurer? Just as the eyes are windows to the soul, so might her words permit us a glimpse into her heart. Alrighty then. Dear Kimiko, I hope this letter finds you well. I've always heard how brave you are, so I decided to be brave too and tell you my story. The truth is, I've never been outside this Wellswood. I dreamed of building my strength and skill so that I could follow in your footsteps, and maybe one day see the sea with my very own eyes. But now, I'm not sure that day will ever come. I suppose I'll just have to imagine those sparkling shores and be content with the tales of your adventurers. I hope the road you travel always brings you home safe and sound. 'Tis obvious she thinks the world of you, Kimiko. I wonder then what caused her to abandon her plans to travel the realm as you do. Eileen has spent long hours drilling in spear and bow and preparing herself for adventure. It makes no sense for her to suddenly give up, Kupo. It certainly is a mystery. She loves the sea, yes. Perhaps if we visit the shore ourselves, it might provide the inspiration we need to encourage her. A fine idea, Kupo! Come along with me to Middle Lanosa, the pair of you. We can find a nice spot on the coast near the mouth of the Ageless River. This is what Valentione is all about, my dears. Go on now. You can leave the festival events to me. Lisette. Or clicking on the random person there. Go on, I say. I shall ensure that the celebrations in Gridania remain ebullient in your absence. A word I've never seen before. Yes, words. So anyway, so we need to head over to Limsa. Not Limsa. Over here. I'm gonna teleport to the Summerfold Farms. And then fly. And once here, we will see Astrid and Coop. As I hit the wrong buttons. I wish Eileen herself could see this, but if she can't, or won't, make the journey, then what would be the next best thing? Coop. Eileen loves to hear about the world beyond the 12th wood Kupo. When I tell tales of my travels, she always hangs on every word. She seems especially enraptured by the idea of ocean water sparkling in the sunlight. I suppose when one has lived one's whole life amongst the trees, such a sight sounds splendid indeed. What if we were to bring such a sight to Eileen? Perhaps a painting of the sea and its grandeur could serve to stoke the fires of this dream she has left burned so low. It just might work, Kupo! Yes, I must have a canvas at once! Whilst I am occupied with my easel, you must gather a posy of the sweet-scented flowers from hereabouts. The heady fragrance of Vilbrand will surely excite Eileen's senses just as well as the sight of its beauty. Leave it to me. Might I suggest the blooms just northwest of the Tiller's Rest? Those are particularly lovely and shall perfectly complement my art. Astrid. I shall see about providing Kupka with paints and such. Kupka. The flowers you would, my good woman. I must make preparations for my artwork. And off we go. In this direction. By the elephant. It's literally just right here. Sweet scented flowers. And back we go. Coop. Ah, Kimiko, you encountered no difficulties picking flowers, I trust? Correctamundo. Sweet scented posy. The heady fragrance of these flowers evokes an image of the picturesque coastline of Vilbrand. Apparently I can't speak. Perfect! A scent almost as evocative of this shoreline as the sea air itself, Kupo. And with the paints Miss Astrid was so kind as to provide, I have this moment completed my depiction of the sea. I was able to employ a secret an artist once taught me about Lenotian shells, ground up and mixed with water. They make for pigments of surprisingly good quality. It seems the perfect choice for the task at hand. Pray forgive me for calling you a stripling, Kupo. Your assistance has been both apt and timely. Right then, now that we have blooms and painting both, let us deliver our bounty of love. If I know Eileen, and I do, she would be mooning over in the vicinity of Sweet Bloom Pierre Coupeau. And so that is where we're going. And here we are, and we see Eileen right here. Kimiko, it's really you. Kuka didn't say anything about bringing you back with him. Kimiko and Astrid have been helping me prepare a little gift for you, Eileen. My work keeps me ever busy delivering love and happiness to others, but this time it's your turn, Kupo. I painted you a picture of the Lenotian Sea. Do you like it? Astrid here made the paint herself out of seashells, Kupo, and Kimiko carefully picked the perfect flowers to accompany the scene. It's so pretty, and the scent. I could close my eyes and imagine I was on a faraway island. You're welcome. Even more breathtaking sights and sounds and smells await you in distant lands, Kupo. Why not go and visit them yourself? Why give up on your dreams? Oh, Kupka. I tried to do better, I really did. But no matter how much I practiced my archery and spear work, I never seemed to improve compared to the other students. Just wandering the Twelveswood is dangerous enough. If I can't even protect myself here, how could I think of exploring further? It was a silly idea. Or why not try Conjury? I never thought of that. There's more than one way to become an adventurer, isn't there? I should go and visit the Conjurers Guild. Thank you, Astrid. Kimiko, a little gift and a few inspiring words have done the trick. How delightful to see Eileen so positive again, Kupo. I am thrilled to have been of service, and yes, what a wonderful feeling to put a smile on your dear friend's face. Feeling. Why do I have the feeling I'm forgetting something, Kupo? Oh, pluck my palm, Kupo! I still have a delivery to make in Ulda! The songbirds must have their love letters, Kupo! Kimiko? If you're not in too much of a hurry, do you think I could ask you a favor? Sure. After we complete the quest. Coop. I really must deliver these letters. I'm curious to hear the nature of this favor, Kupo. Astrid. Eileen is so happy and our work is done. Or so I thought. Pray lend the young lady your ear, Kimiko. Eileen. And with that, you can see the lovely Moogle cap is the reward for the Little Lady Adventurer. And just to demonstrate what it looks like. Actually goes pretty well with the outfit that I picked here. Cute. And of course we have the heart palm as well. Anyway, Little Lady Adventurer. Eileen is gazing at you with expectant eyes. You'll help me then? Oh, thank you, Kimiko. More than anything right now, I want to join Kupka on his trip to Ulda. What? The problem is, I'm afraid my parents will be too worried to let me go. But if they knew that you were going with me, this would be your first step on a road to adventure. Leave it to me. So you're saying you'll come? Wonderful. Oh, I have to tell my parents right away. I shall be right behind you when you do, a voice of steady reassurance. I too would like to see this tale to its conclusion. One can hardly abandon the ship of love ere it docks safely in the harbor. Before we leave for Ulda, however, I should report to Lisette the reason for my continued absence. Let us convene at the airship landing when we are ready to depart. And with that, we'll head back to Gridania and go to the airship landing. And destination marker right here. Hello! They said yes. Kupka helped me convince them. Awesome. Wonderful, and I might say you look very smart in your traveling clothes. She does look rather cute. Yes, it's all very exciting, but let us not forget our promise to return within the agreed-upon time, Kupo. All aboard for Ulda! Once we arrive, I must speak with the Royal Seneschal at the Ruby Road Exchange. Hooray! Etc. And with that, we need to head down the elevator to the Ruby Road Exchange. And here we can see different decorations, including the stage over here, which will not be empty, and we'll have other things in a moment, or 2 or 3. As we are here, we see Kupka Koop. Aline seems to be enjoying herself, Kupo. Perhaps we can see more of the city once I've tended to my duties. Aline. Such a big and noisy place, and look at all these buildings. Do they make everything out of stone here? Astrid. In case you're wondering, Little Lady's Day was close to overlapping with Valentione's Day this year, so they decided to go ahead with the former here, in order to avoid a collision of festivals. Royal Seneschal. Well met, adventurer. I'm the Royal Seneschal, and it's my great pleasure and privilege to oversee the joyous events of Little Lady's Day. My dear Seneschal, how time does pass us by, Kupo. They come once more bearing letters of love for the songbirds. And how eagerly do they await your arrival, dear Kupka. Our lovely ladies are presently occupied with rehearsals after for their upcoming performance, but they should be back any moment. Ahem. Are these fine people all your assistants? As I accidentally drag the thing. Oh, how remiss of me, Kupo! Allow me to make the introductions. But isn't this fitting? Why, it's as if Kamiko is acting as seneschal for this darling young princess. I suppose you could say that? Yes, exactly. Even as Little Lady's Day wishes coming true, so too are we fulfilling a mission of love for Valentione's Day. 2 wonderful celebrations joyfully coinciding. Oh, which reminds me, I have a missive here for you from Lisette, our eminent emissary of romance and affection. Seeing as our respective festivals are set to take place at much the same time, Lady Valentione proposes a joint event of some manner. Now, this is indeed a rare opportunity and one too precious to be squandered, but what might be suitable, I wonder? Why the gods, I need a bath, but I'd say we're all ready for the big show. Ladies, Koopa Koop is here with your mail. I have a bundle for each of you, Kupo. One for you. One for you. And one for you. I thought for certain I would have the biggest pile this time. Why is it we always receive the exact same number of fan letters? Well, I think it's nice. We're all equally loved. Besides, about the content, not the quantity. All those words of admiration and encouragement. This fan writes, quote, I can hardly wait to see your next performance, not to mention your newest outfits, end quote. Ugh, you haven't even decided what to do with her costumes. The new look for a new us was the idea, but if we don't come up with something soon, we'll be taking the stage in what we're wearing now. Ugh. What about the Valentione state costumes? I think they're really adorable. Eileen, that's a splendid idea. We could easily sew the same pattern used fabric in the Songbird's signature colors, red, blue, and yellow. That is a splendid idea. A dash of Valentione flavor to spice up a little lady's confection. It'll be the talk of the show. Well now, it would seem Lisette's desire for a joint event has found its answer. Indeed. I shall return to Gridania to arrange the costumes and report the good news. Bye-bye. Pray take your ease, ladies. I will inform you once the new outfits have arrived. Bye-bye. And what are your own plans? If you aren't otherwise occupied, might I ask for a helping hand whilst you await the return of your companion? There would be no rush. You could even complete the task as you take a tour of the city. What say you? I suppose so. Eileen. I wonder what kind of task the Seneschal wants us to do. Let's ask him. Coop. Would you like to know why the songbirds always receive an equal number of fan letters? Me too, Kupo. Helpful he is. It is a simple errand, really. I have a single delivery that I should like you to make to the children's ward at Frondale's Frontisserie. As I click the wrong buttons again. We are to be trusted with the delivery? I feel like an adventurer already. Oh, you set your sights on becoming an adventurer, have you? Well then, Mistress Eileen, we must reward you accordingly. Whatever portion of my delivery remains unclaimed shall be yours to keep. How does that sound? You can count on me, sir. What is this children's ward exactly, anyway? From what I understand, 'tis a place where little ones around your age are sent to recover from illness, Kupo. There will be a lady there by the name of Aldethia, whose name I probably butchered. Put the package directly into her hands, if you please. Yes, sir. On her way, sir. Royal Seneschal. Your little adventurer companion is positively charming, isn't she? And I just realized my bluebird is sitting on my head. Yep. And there's another bird right there. Stealing, some food. Anyways, off to the, Pendanel's Frontisserie. And if you've forgotten, it's also directly outside of the Alchemist's Guild, which is just over there. And there's an Aethernet shard right there. Frontisserie Alchemist. A delivery from the Royal Seneschal, is it? The children's ward is right through here. And before we speak to the NPC, I just want to point out the lovely little areas here. Actually, we're going to turn off the UI here. So we have nice little decorations in here. It's harder to see once we progress in the event because there'll be kids in the way. But we also have little birds in various places throughout. You can see some in here. Birds right there. Some decorations up on the wall. There is a bird right there with a palm, I might add. It's a Moogle bird. Yes. And then we have a bird holding a plate with a tea, I think it is. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, it looks like tea there. And a couple of birds up there. And a bird in the pot there. A bird over here. A bird up there. And then we have some birds down here under the bed. And a bird here. Which looks very... Well, if you see this as the eye and you have an angle upward like this, it looks very evil. But then you actually look and it's actually it's a blushing mark. And then a couple of birds down here over here as well. And then one behind the door there. That one makes me think of penguins. Haven't a clue why. And more birds here and there. And here. And then we have more birds here. And here. And there. Yes, I have to point out all the birds. And there's another one holding the cup up there. And then in here we have a bird there. We have a palm bird hiding over here. And here. And here. Okay, I'm done pointing them out. I thought they were just really cute, which is also why I went with a blue bird for my minion right now. Anyways, Eldith, whose name I, again, butcher. Ahem. Did I mention I'm not good with the names? See, the little bird. It's actually when I first noticed them, too. I see. Well, you have my thanks, my little adventurer. As do your friends. If I may ask, Lady Ilditha, where are all the children? I hadn't expected the ward to be so quiet, Kupo. They were with the physicians undergoing a scheduled examination. We put up our decorations whilst they're away, you see, ready to surprise them upon their return. These sweets you've brought us from the Seneschal are part of the celebrations. Perhaps you might like to stay and help hand them out. Oh, I would like that very much. Handing out sweets is an act of love, and very much in keeping with Valentione's Day tradition. As an emissary, it would be my duty and my joy, Kupo. Hooray! And stuff and stuff. I was aware of plans to decorate the ward, but I did not expect we would be welcoming such delightful visitors as well. Look how happy the children are to meet Mistress Eileen and Master Kupka. It is not often they get to meet new friends of their own age, not to mention a different city, so this is quite a special occasion. Lady Ilditha gave me the leftover sweets as a reward. I guess that means we finished the job the Seneschal gave us. Yippers. And a fine job it was. I shall be staying here with the children for a time, so might I ask that you convey my regards to the Seneschal? Uh-huh. Of course, we should be getting back to in any case, Kupo. Aster will surely have returned by now. Bye-bye. Dithia, thank you again for your assistance. I would also thank the Royal Seneschal for his thoughtfulness, but my duties keep me here for the time being. I'm sure he will understand. The children were adamant that they would visit Eileen and Kupka and Gridania once they recovered from their ailments. Their gentle presence in the ward was a gift, I tell you, far more beneficial than any tonic or elixir. It's all so pretty! I wanted to help decorate. What was you? I mean, hi. I wish we could talk to Eileen again. And Kupka, too. Uh-huh. And we have some sleeping kidlets. And just a little more rest, and I can see the songbirds. I guess that's about all they say. So, back to the Ruby Road Exchange we go. Of course, it's nighttime now. Haha. Kupka. I don't see Astrid, Kupo. Aline. We should tell the Seneschal we made his delivery, shouldn't we? Royal Seneschal. Thank you for delivering the most important cargo. And how is the Lady Editha? Will she be joining us for the festivities? She said she needed to stay with the children for the moment. Oh, but she did let me have the rest of the sweets just like you promised. But of course, it is only fair you be paid for services rendered. As for your companion, Mr. Astrid returned a short while ago with the promised costumes and is assisting the songbirds with the fitting. The ladies will be mounting the stage momentarily. You'll stay to watch their performance, of course. Nope, we're gonna leave right now. Hello. Sup. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for coming to our concert. Valentione's Day festivities are in full swing, and now here in Ulda, Little Lady's Day has taken over the city. This is our chance to have double the fun. Have you all noticed our Valentione-themed costumes? This performance is dedicated to the ideals of both festivals, and we mean to give our emissary friends a run for their money. Prepare to feel the love. I really want that emote. The songbirds are so amazing and pretty and lovely. It is no wonder they're so popular. With the way they can stir people's hearts, we may have to appoint them as honorary emissaries. I certainly feel inadequate after that performance, Kupo. Perhaps I'm not as wise in the ways of love as I thought. You think? Just saying. I mean, hi. Bye. Or hello, I guess. I knew that. Did you see how much the crowd loved our outfits, Eileen? We have you and your friends to thank for that. I was just saying how pretty you three looked. I'm so glad it went well. I don't know when or even if I'll ever be a real adventurer, but this trip to Ulda felt like a great start. Going on a journey and helping out the Seneschal. Well, start somewhere. Ah, and you want to be an adventurer? You must be very brave. Chasing a dream is no easy feat, especially one that takes a great deal of training and dedication. Sometimes they seem so far away, but we reach for them all the same, don't we? That's because having a dream is the best thing there is. Surely there will be times when you feel it's all too hard, but remember to keep the fire inside burning bright. Exactly, and don't you ever say if, stick with when. Your dream will always be there waiting. Put one foot in front of the other and you'll get there in the end. Praise yourself whenever you make it even one step further than the day before. That's what I do. It builds confidence and helps you stay positive. I will. Thank you. All of you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll never stop chasing my dream. Royal Seneschal. The songbirds know a thing or two about chasing dreams. But it warms my heart to see these young ones so determined to bring about ever brighter days. Now, before we talk to these guys over here, we're going to actually go over this way. Because, now, I have my names turned off for all the players and stuff, but these are mostly all NPCs. Which is pretty cool. So we have these guys, and these ones, and these ones, and these ones. which is pretty cool. Astrid. Your dream will always be there waiting. Now, isn't that a reassuring thought? Kupka. We had best be getting Aline back home, Kupo. Her parents will be expecting her. Aline. I suppose I better be heading home, but when I next come to Ulda, I'll have to bring some 12-wood flowers for the children's ward. I'm sure they will love that, Kupo, and it would be nice to have a longer chat with our new friends. Well, technically, hopefully they're not there by the next time you come here, but I'm just saying. Shall we board the airship then? Lisette wished to see us upon our return, so pray join me at the amphitheater if you have time. Okie dokie. And so we will go ahead and... You can either teleport there, or you can take the elevator up here and go to the airship landing and then fly your way there. Which actually is probably cheaper than teleporting, I think. And apparently I hadn't actually done this before to Gridania. From Ulda, that is. Oh, and if you're wondering, you can't actually buy anything except for the Prismatic Heart and Prismatic Heart left and right at the current moment. Afterwards, once we complete the quest, we will have the other prize that we can get, and you'll also see the guys from last year's event hovering around as well. Lisette. Welcome back, everyone. Our dear Astrid explained all the excitement when she came to arrange the costumes. I am so pleased to see you lifted out of the gloomy mood, Aline, and I really must thank you for your excellent suggestion. Oh, Lady Lisette, you should have seen the songbirds in their Valentine outfits. They were adorable. Thank you, Kimiko. I never would have braved any of this if it weren't for you. Now, if an adventurer helps you, you're supposed to give them a reward. I'll have to ask Mother and Father what we can spare. Your kind words were enough. You mean my letter? But that was only... That hardly seems fair. Well, I really should be going now. Please know that I'll never forget this for as long as I live. Thank you, Kuka, for encouraging me to write that letter. I always enjoy our talks in the wood. And thank you, Astrid, for staying with me until the end. I'll come to see you as often as I can before Valentione's Day is over. And I can never thank you enough, Kimiko. I dream of the day we can travel together again. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. I know I was on a mission of love for Aline, and yet somehow I feel I gained as much from the experience as she did. I thought I understood what being an emissary was all about, but there is so much more. You were right, Lisette. I was trying to dash through the garden when I should have been stopping to count the petals. Well, that's one way of putting it, but at least now you know what you don't know, and that's at least 2/3 of the journey. Wait, what? If I could bring as much joy as even 1/3 of the songbirds, I would be happy. Well, I shall be learning right alongside you, Astrid. It wouldn't do to have a fledgling outdo me, Kupo. Fear not, my eager emissaries. Valentine Day is not over yet, and there's still plenty of love to spread around. Hooray and stuff. And with that, we get the lovely Kupo cap. And we get the achievement of celebrating in sync. And of course I have to actually equip this because how can I not wear that? See, it didn't look cute. Anyways, so now that we got our Kupo cap, we also have the House Valentione maid over here, who will now be selling the stuffed Kupo cup, a tabletop item. I obviously can't show it on... Wait, I say I can't show it, but yes I can. Teleport, teleport, teleport. Travel. Teleport. Apartment. I forgot I had one. Sigh. And here we have the Kubka tabletop housing item, as we see it from different angles. It has the little hearts above it as well. Cute. And that is basically the event in itself. As a reminder, again, the decorations will be changing to the Little Ladies' Day decorations on February 21st, 2021. And also, again, the event will continue on until March 8th or 9th, depending on your time zone and all that. The special website for your corresponding region will have your time zone, etc., and the proper date for that, and so on. Anyways, that is it for this one. Thanks for watching!